See the start of the new season more clearly with sports eyewear from Norval Opticians.
Dougie, after the game on Thursday night, Laurie said we're going to expect the kitchen sink to be thrown at us in France next week. Is that about right?
I think you probably saw the intent with their team selection last week that they're taking this competition seriously. So I think, as we've all seen on Twitter, there was a very disgruntled coach in the Rochelle camp last week, and look, it was the same when we went there last year, and it was a tough old battle out there last year, and we know it's all pretty much going to be in and around that set piece area, and it's an area that we've got to make sure we go out and dominate again on the weekend.
So tactically, the kitchen sink will be the forwards, basically.
Well, that's it. You just have to look at their strength and the size. And once they got into that power game, which we found out in that first 5-10 minutes, where if we concede field position, they suddenly get into their power runners, and they're hard to stop. So we've got to make sure that we don't concede field position through anything sloppy in terms of set piece or turning the ball over, and deny them that opportunity to get into their power game.
Having beaten them home and away last season and at Kingsholm last Thursday, does that give you any psychological edge over them?
Well, I suppose it does. We've got to make sure that we go out there and we start well in that first 15-20 minutes, and to try and silence the crowd, and also put a bit of doubt into their minds, and that we're there, we're turning up, and whatever they bring at us, we're going to chuck straight back at them.
As you analyse matches going on through the season, is the balance shifting between the positives and the negatives? Is it now more in the positive column?
I think it is. Obviously, we're all very disappointed with the first 6 weeks in terms of the Premiership. We sort of probably looked at ourselves. We've obviously got a few people coming back into contention in terms of selection, so the competition for places is getting stronger and more competitive, and that's been shown in training. So all that has a knock-on effect, and it produces hopefully the good results on the weekend.
Laurie indicated Jeremy Thrush might be in the mix for this week. Is it too soon, or is he in and around the group and might be involved?
Yeah, look, Froshy's worked hard to get back into contention, so it's almost like an exclusive this week, announcing that Thrush is up for selection this weekend, and is likely to be in the 23 matchday squad. Is
he busting a gut to play?
Oh, of course he is. Any player that's out injured for a long time is desperate to get back, and it's been a frustrating period for him and for the team that someone of his quality has not been able to come out there and be involved in the 23. And even today's forward session, the competitiveness and the accuracy of the session is probably one of the best we've had all year, and that's just because we've got these players returning, and Sione's going to be another guy that's going to be back in the mix soon. So it makes if we can train at a higher standard, then you're going to then transfer that into your game.